Currently, I'm a size 18 now. I'm 220 pounds. I am a plus size CrossFitter. And not only am I competing in CrossFit, but I'm doing well in CrossFit. In this video, I'm competing in my first CrossFit competition in ages. Then the last one I did was strength in depth. And I vlogged that as well if you want to go back and watch that at any point. Today I'm doing a pairs competition. I'm only a couple weeks back into like officially doing CrossFit. So I kind of hadn't realised my fitness had got so much worse doing very little CrossFit over the last couple of months, but it has. So I'm not sure how today's gonna go, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm a big advocate for the idea that competing is for everybody, no matter what your fitness level is. There are competitions out there for everybody, and this one, it does say that it's for all abilities. So it's really early and we're just gonna get in the car and drive up to Exeter because it's quite a long way. So I'll see you there. We're here. Martin's coming with me. This is the first competition, apart from one and all, that he's come to watch, which is quite cool. So we're gonna go find Becky, and then I think athlete briefing is at like 8:39ish. Look at it, you gotta look at the, just look at the Canon sign.
Which bit? That bit?
Yeah. So, this is Becky, she's my partner. She's probably as loony as I am, and like as all over the place.
Just a little bit.
No, I think we'll be fine today. The ones look okay, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until we do the fourth one, that we don't know what it is yet.
What's the fourth one? Oh, it had wall walks, and you know how bad I am at wall walks. It had wall walks on the image. You know I am, I'm terrible. I have to break them up after like, I do like 2 and then I have to stop.
It's fine.
So you're just gonna have to do all of them. But that's okay.
Yay!
It's a heavy barbell, like that's my jam. Workout 1 is like ground to overhead, 30 box jumps, 30 ground to overhead. And then workout 2, is that the burpee
Yeah,
one?
10 minutes of burpees.
So we've got 10 minutes of burpees, but that's also the lift off. We've got to like lift for max load. We need more instructions on that one really, but basically I'm going to be doing burpees while trying to do Olympic weightlifting.
And it's synchro.
Yeah, synchro burpees. So that's going to be fun.
She's going to love it.
I'm not. Remember what the third one is, do you remember?
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh yeah, there's double unders.
Rowing and double unders after each set.
I love double unders. I'll happily do all 50. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. You do 50.
round to round. Yeah. So I think they look okay. There's no gymnastics apart from probably the last one, but we'll see how it goes.
Welcome down the CrossFit bike. Shoulder to overhead, any variations. 30 reps of those. All right. You can either do the box facing and spin around.
So we've had the briefing, ground to overhead and box jumps ones first. The twist is we're doing like the open workout standard box jumps where you have to step down, which I personally don't like because I am like a rebounder. I love rebounding box jumps. I'm pretty speedy doing a rebound box jump, but we've got to step down. So being quite a tall person, it's quite hard to do that, but it's fine, I'll do it. And I think I'm going to be doing more snatches anyway than box jumps. It will be exciting. Normally I'm not okay until after the first workout started, but like Becky's so chill and so similar to me, I feel like we're just excited and just excited to get going. The atmosphere is great. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
3, 2, 1, send it.
I loved this workout. Although it was like the same 2 movements, it was just my favourite. I love snatches and the weight was really light and box jumps were cool. Me and Becky just went as fast as we could. Honestly, we started and we got too excited and just started going really quickly, which is kind of classic me. Our strategy for this workout was for me to do 10 snatches, then Becky did 10 snatches, and then I did 10 snatches again, and then we did the reverse on the box jump overs because Becky was faster, so she did 10 box jumps, I did 10 in the middle, and then she did 10, and then I was back onto the snatches, especially because I can do like high volume snatches, and you can see that Becky's technique on the box jumps is really quick. She does this kind of fall off sort of thing, which she learnt from doing the open, which is really cool. So right at the end of this workout we go absolutely crazy because it's an AMRAP, so we had like 1 minute to go and we just went mad and went as fast as possible. The facial expressions are hilarious.
Ticking time bomb, and I'm about to explode. I got a nuclear reactor deep down in my soul. I'm 30 seconds from a meltdown. Blood is running red hot through my veins. I got a heavy metal fury. I'm coming for pain. You never have to worry. I'm gonna find you. You know it. I'm right behind you. You got me stuck in this race, and I'm about to get even. I'm breaking out of this cage, and it's about to get heated. Hot lava in flames, I'm a freight train coming to see you. You got me stuck in this, stuck in this, stuck in this rage. Now listen up, cause I'm only gonna say this once. You got a gold watch, but I got a silver tongue. I lay the beat down, you can drink my punch. I am the king of this jungle, you can sit down, son. You never have to worry, I'm gonna find you. You know that you deserve it, I'm right behind you. You got me stuck in this race, and I'm about to get even. I'm breaking out of this cage, and it's about to get heated. Hot lava in flames, I'm a freight train coming to see you. You got me stuck in this, stuck in this, stuck in this. A choo-choo train coming round the track, you're gonna wish we never met. A choo-choo train coming round the track, and making sure you don't forget. I'm about to get even. I'm breaking out of this cage.
10 seconds.
Going fast. We did well there, I think we did well. So recap, I think that went really well. We sent it, we full on sent it, didn't we?
So they said what we said, we're not going to send it, take it slow, all out straight away.
Yeah, all out. And especially like the last minute, we just both went super fast on the snatches because there's nothing to lose when you've got 1 minute left. I know we said like we're not taking it seriously, and we're still not taking it seriously, but it doesn't mean you can't do your best. And we're not gonna, I think we did pretty well like placing wise, but we don't really worry about that because you can't plan who turns up on the day. There are still other heats to go. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna put our best in, right?
Yeah.
And then see what happens.
Hope for the best.
It's made me realise that I love competitions like this, and I really want to do more of them. Yeah, definitely. Like maybe like a team of 4 like female competition. If you know of any, let me know, drop it down in the comments. But I've got quite a few comps. I've signed up for too many this year already. So the next workout,
More to go.
yeah, so we've got max burpees over bar and 1 clean. You do the clean at the start of the 2 minutes. I'm slow at burpees. We're just gonna see how many we can get in after we've cleaned some weight. And it's like max load, so I think I'm just gonna hit like a 90 kilos every 2 minutes if I can.
I won't be doing that. Definitely won't be doing that.
But that is fine. Like, it doesn't matter, whatever you've got, you've got.
Yeah.
And I think you're gonna go for like 65.
Yeah, see
Yeah.
how it feels in the warm-up area.
So we'll have quite a solid total with those 2, and if we just stay consistent rather than missing lifts and then not getting a lift in, I think it'd be better just to hit a moderate to heavy weight and then do as many burpees as we can. Exciting. So we're gonna go back in, maybe warm up for the next one and see how that one goes. So we're winning, which was an accident. We didn't mean to do that, we're just like doing our best, and turns out our best got us to the top of the leaderboard, which is super cool. Obviously if we get like a last place in the burpees, that could really hurt your score, and I know that I'm really slow on burpees and stuff like that at the moment because the only CrossFit I've been doing is like a 40-minute WOD with like loads of random CrossFit movements put in there on a Thursday when I was training at the other gym. And now I'm back at a CrossFit gym, I am a little bit faster, but I'm expecting a 10-minute round wrap to be bad for me, and we've got to do it synchro, so I'm going to slow Becky down. But that's just how I'm feeling right now. It might be completely different, but I'm just going to do my best and see if we can hold on to that placing. So I am loving it.
10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, send it.
So on this workout we knew we were going to do pretty well in the lift off because my lifts are pretty strong and so are Becky's, and we knew that we were going to come up with quite a heavy total, so we just tried to stick to like a solid lift that wasn't too heavy. My max clean is 105 kilos and I just went at 90 kilos per round because I knew I could probably power clean it most of the time, and I knew that the burpees were going to be awful for me. And I've done a lot of burpees and workouts recently when I've been getting back to CrossFit, and I'm so slow, especially when there is no rest. I'm sure other people out there feel like this, but I just felt really bad. I felt like I was letting Becky down and that I was too slow, but at the end of the day we weren't there to compete or to win, we were just there to have fun and give it a go. And I know that partners and teams in workouts, they're always just there to support you, and they don't actually mind if you're going a little bit slower than everybody else. They just want you to do your best for yourself, and they're not going to be hard on you, most people, and then if they are, then that's their problem and not yours. You can't do any better than you can on the day. I'm proud of my effort. I feel like I really just wish I was faster at burpees, but that's not the case, and I do kind of wish that the lifting portion of the competition didn't also have burpees in there. But I mean, what can you do?
You don't know how much I've already been through. You don't know the place I'm coming from. I've been high, I've been low, fought the demons in my soul. You don't know how much I've already been through. Stand proud, never backing down. Hard work till they put me in the dirt. So you're gonna learn, you get what you deserve. And I stand my ground, never backing down. Cut my teeth on streets nobody wants to go through. Earn these stripes made of lines that can't be undone.
I don't know how to feel about it.
It went well.
She thinks it went well. I am slow on burpees because I've not been doing that much CrossFit for a long time, and I've just been doing weightlifting, but I hit 90 kilos every single time for 5 lifts, and Becky hit 65 as well, which gives us like 155 total each round, which is really cool. And then we hit like around like 13, 14 burpees on most of them. I think we had one like 11. I felt like I was really slow.
No, she wasn't.
And I had all those feelings like, oh, I let the side down, like I should have gone faster, but I physically couldn't. Like I just had nothing in me to go any faster, so I just did my best. And you're okay with that?
Yeah, of course. She smashed it though, guys.
So hopefully it was okay.
It was.
And we'll see what happens on the leaderboard. We're not putting any pressure on ourselves anyway. But yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to get a podium finish. I'd be happy with that. It would be nice to keep hold of first.
Just dance with the podium.
Yeah, that would be cool. Have you podiumed at a comp before?
Yeah, last one.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
But it was third, so second might be better.
Yeah, or first.
Yeah, or first.
But
I think I might cry.
we still don't know what our fourth workout is, so that could be anything. That could have gymnastics in it. We don't know.
Let's
and
hope
I'm
not.
shit at gymnastics. we'll just do our best. We've got wall balls and rowing next, and it goes like 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Wall balls, rowies. Wall balls and then rowing, and then we've got double unders after every round, but I love double unders.
All the dabs should work in our favour because we're tall.
Yes, we are both tall. How tall are you?
5'8".
5'8". Yeah, I'm 5'9", or 5'8 3/4. So that it should be a good workout for us. But again, my cardio is a bit shit at the moment. So yeah, we've got this was completely unplanned. Our twinning tops. I got this the other day. It's my protein or MP. Whatever it is, clothing. I think yours is a different brand, but magically they're the same colour. I will see you in a bit.
Let's go.
I really loved this workout, and I asked Becky before we started. We've never trained together as a team before, so I didn't really know. So I asked her if she could do mid-air switches on wall balls, which I used to love doing, especially when I used to compete a lot, and it's so much faster than like putting the ball down or passing it over to somebody, and she could. So we did mid-air switches the whole way through this workout, and it just feels so cool to do that. We're both pretty decent on a rower, and we just blitzed it and went really quickly. So at the start of the workout, you can see that we are stressing out quite a lot and we've got some of the judges over. The problem was the rower stopped working, and so it basically didn't start in the first place. And we had all of these codes and stuff come up on the screen, and it felt like Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, remember that clip where she's like crying because the rower doesn't start? That's what it felt like. But thankfully the judges handled it really well, and they came over and they timed how long Becky had been rowing to begin with, and that was 30 seconds. And then they saw her row for the next 30 seconds and saw how many calories that she built up over that 30 seconds, and that just happened to be 10 calories. So they counted that her previous 30 seconds that she'd rowed would have been 10 calories, and I think that's pretty fair. Obviously the first set that you would have done of calories, like her first 10 calories would have been faster, she would have got more stuff done in the 30 seconds, but they can't account for that. There's no way you could guess what she would have done, so they did the best that they could in calculating for that little mishap. Our goal here was to finish it because nobody had finished it yet, and we were really excited for this workout. It just seemed like good fun, and although obviously my cardio isn't as good as it used to be, it's still pretty damn good. And because I'm tall and I'm heavy, I've got an advantage on a rower. I can pull really hard. I pride myself on being able to row pretty much as well as most men. Even now, when I'm less fit than I used to be, I'm still a pretty decent rower. And the double unders were fun as well. We could go really fast on them.
I'm in it just to rewrite history, cause I'm in the mood to label us the leaders of the new school. This ain't for the radio, can't find this on YouTube. This the type of killing that these critics ain't used to. Victorious, victorious, victorious. In this day and age, I got time for innovation, time to be creative, time too big to waste all my time on critics hating. Flattered by your opinions, to show you I'll just embrace it. Now watch a early sunrise up, no daylight savings, go nuts when I have to. Glaze bet my sound in this beats on the house that we dreaming. Watch me way back up in the castle, my thoughts are distorted. Cause I recall guys were hating uncommonly all over, but can't common denominators. Hold up. Try to look a rival, all eyes on me cause I got no competition. Now looking at it idle, you're the way long enough to pay for my attention. Man, it's the gospel for the black sheep. I guess it got a banging ring to it. Quiet with triumph on the rap league. So all of you mother can sing to it. I was born to be glorious. It's definitely glorious. The world I did display to remain glorious. I was born to be glorious. It's definitely glorious. I'm destined to be glorious. Avoided by the statistics, occasionally recruited. In reality, visions, but it was too hard to live it. With my confidence in the living. Now I be burning these critics, cause they ain't know they was walking the course while burning their bridges. Hold up. Man, whoever thought I'd be rapping? The family ain't never think that can happen. Matter of fact, only person that ever pushed me to get out was my mother, and the only reason was cause I can tracks. Heard that Carmen's the chick that you put a ring on. And by the looks at your life, guess she's a
We finished it! Happy. It's raining. I've come for a little wander. So that went really well. I'm gonna blame Martin, it was his fault. Oh, hang on, recap. So we won the first two workouts, and then in the burpee workout we came 11th. That dropped us down into second on the leaderboard, which is okay, it's still like a podium finish, and we weren't coming to compete anyway, we were just coming to do it and to get back into competing, but it would be nice. So we know the people that are in front of us, they are 4 points in front of us, so it's completely out of our control whether we beat them or not, because they basically need to do worse than 4 points under us for us to come ahead of them. But there is 2 workouts to go, so they could come third twice and we could come first, or they need to come below fourth. Anyway, after that we were like, it's fine, we'll just do our best in the rest of the workouts. We don't even know what the 4th workout is. The next one's wall balls and rowing, we like that, we'll just do our best and see what happens. And then on the way out, while we were walking out, we realised that nobody had finished the workout yet in the heat before us, and we're in heat 2, so obviously people will be able to look at our times and try and beat our time. So Martin, it's completely his fault, he said on the way out, finish it, put down the gauntlet. And we were like, okay. And we thought we could finish it. And we did, we finished it. We were just like, let's send it. The last round of like 20s and 10s, we just went really fast. Tried to go as hard as we could on the rower, as fast as we could on the wall balls, mid-air switches, and then my double unders, I can either go like a steady pace and make sure I don't trip, or I can go so fast. It started counting down and there was 50 seconds left and I hadn't started the double unders yet. It was 50 seconds, I had 50 seconds to do 50 double unders. I know full well I can do 60 double unders in about 30 seconds, so I just went mad. So we'll see what happens leaderboard wise, but we're happy with our performance and that is what matters at the end of the day. And one thing that I'm really happy about, currently I'm a size 18 now, I'm 220 pounds or 103 kilos. So I am a plus size CrossFitter. I am someone with a larger body and I'm competing in CrossFit. And not only am I competing in CrossFit, but I'm doing well in CrossFit. And I want to get that across to so many of you that might think your body size should hold you back. You can win a CrossFit competition. You can do well in a CrossFit competition, no matter what your size is. Don't let that stop you from trying. And it doesn't matter what your body looks like. You have a place in a CrossFit competition. There are people of all different shapes and sizes here. And I know often competitions just show photos of really ripped, lean looking people, but that is not what everybody looks like. So if you want to compete, just go and compete and enjoy it, and you never know, you might do really well. And even if you don't, like, have fun doing it. So don't let the size of your body or your weight hold you back from competing in CrossFit. Right, I'm gonna go back in and we're gonna find out what the fourth workout is soon. We're in first because in the last workout we went really fast, but we know there's going to be gymnastics in the last workout because we can see them putting bands out for people that are scaling, so there's going to be some form of pull-up. That plays to neither of our strengths really, but yeah, we were winning up until this point. Either way, we've had a really good day and we've really enjoyed it, and that is the main thing. Yeah, I really loved it, and it doesn't matter where we place. And the other girls that are around us on the leaderboard are really lovely as well. I met a couple of them. It's been such a lovely atmosphere and it's such a well organised competition. We've just had the best time.
Synchro American kettlebell swings, 20 synchro butterfly sit-ups as before, max handstand push-ups in the remaining time.
This burpee chest bar. If you watched my open workout video, you know that chest bar are not one of my strengths. Singles are okay actually, and obviously because it's a burpee chest bar they're going to be in singles. And then at the end we've got max handstand push-ups. Now I have got my handstand push-ups back and we'll just see what happens. We've not got very many points ahead of second place, so we don't really know whether we're going to be able to stay in first or not. What's really cool is we are the only team to finish the workout that we've just done, which is awesome.
2, 1, yeah.
Surprisingly, I really enjoyed these burpee chest bar and I kept hitting my chest quite high on the bar. I was really proud of my chest bar considering I'm not very good at gymnastics and I've obviously not been doing a lot of CrossFit. I was really happy with my performance here. One little issue we did have halfway through is Becky wasn't wearing grips to begin with and her hand ripped so badly and there was like the whole flapper's skin, there was blood everywhere, it was horrendous, and she started like packing it with chalk. I had to do a load of extra burpee chest to bar, which was totally fine, but it was a bit of an issue. Obviously because we are heavier athletes, it did put us back a little bit more in comparison to the other athletes. You can see that they're ahead of us. We obviously did have a disadvantage because of our weight in comparison to the other people in other teams. This weight is solely a body weight workout. There wasn't much weightlifting. The 16 kilo kettlebell obviously isn't very heavy, and the butterfly sit-ups as well as burpee chest bar, it's a lot of body weight movement, so that's something that I am typically quite slow at. I'm much faster if I've got something heavy to move around or a machine that I can put my power into. Yeah, body weight is not my jam, but that's okay.
Yeah. Siege, Riley, Taz, yeah. Set me free and give me death, there ain't no other choices. When I lay down to go to sleep, I keep on hearing voices. Little whispers in my head, man, is you fake a lawyer? Why no water, that designer, baby, pick your poison. These little demons living underneath my bed, creeping. Know the real monster lives above them all, sleeping. That subtle breathing in your closet every single evening. Thought you never see me again, looks can be deceiving. When they hear the sound of the drum, they'll be saying, oh Lord, here they come. Yeah, here we come. Here we come. Here we come. Here we come. I used used to think that people die because they wicked. Nowadays, people wanna see you dead because you gifted. Been ready for my tomb since I came up out the womb. So no matter what, I'm coming back and paying you a visit. Saw it coming, I predicted, but y'all wouldn't listen. No, you can't protect your riches if you never burn bridges. Flip pages, went places, made changes, still dangerous. Now I'm back, altercation, hold still. I make it painless how it feel, baby. When you say you love me, is it real, baby? Full speed, both hands on the wheel, baby. Young Taz coming from the Mobile, baby. You know the drill, baby. Yeah. And when you hear the sound of the drum, you're saying.
Female winners with 16 points were the lightweights. And joining them up on the ladies' side was Not Fast, Just Furious. And second place for the males was Baybill.
Second place.
We're happy. So we didn't win, but we did come second, but we were 1 point off first. And the girls that won it, they were really light and a lot smaller than us. So that last workout did really favour them. And obviously their team name was the lightweight, so I think they understood that themselves. And majority bodyweight workouts doesn't favour our team. So from the start, we knew that it wasn't going to go that well, but we did our best anyway. And I was really proud with the amount of chest to bar that got in. I was proud of us as a team and how we worked together and how we communicated. We won 3 of the 5 scored portions, which is really cool. There were 4 workouts, but one of them was scored in 2 parts, and that was the one with the burpees and the lift off, and we won the lift off, and that's obviously one of my favourite events. I didn't like that the burpees were in there though. The most important thing about competing is that we have fun and that we enjoy the atmosphere, and that's why I went in the first place. And I have placed in lots of different positions in competitions. I've ended up on the podium a lot of times, and I've also ended up placing quite low in a lot of occasions. That's not always a sign of your ability. In some of the competitions where I placed really low, it was because I was competing at a higher standard. So the people that were there obviously changed, and the ability of the competition was much harder. And it's not the winning that counts. I've enjoyed so many more competitions that I've just gone and done for fun, more than I've enjoyed the competitions that we went to try and win. I actually realised a couple of years ago that I didn't really like competing to win all the time and putting so much pressure on myself and having to calculate the scoreboard and how many places we needed to gain or how many we had to lose. I didn't like all of that. Sometimes I just want to turn up to compete just to enjoy it and just to have fun with some friends, throw some heavy weights around, and that's what we did, and I loved it. Just enjoy it. You don't have to be good at your hobbies, you can just do it to do it. If you'd like to know how to prepare for a CrossFit competition, I've got a video for you right here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.